Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today this is tree braids, and shortly I'll be taking you on a process how you can make them. So I have these expression braids and they are already splitted. So we will start by parting the hair first. So I'll be parting the whole round, that means 360. You can part depending on how you want the lines to be, but this one I'm parting the whole round, and then in the middle I'll be putting just simple line or plain lines so that I can do crochet. But you can still plait it until the center so that you don't have to leave the remaining hair. So it will depend the way you like it, okay? So this one here, I have to hold it here. And then I will start by parting them as I drop, okay? I have to hold this one first. And then I'll start by parting. You can part any shape you want on your client's head or what your clients asked for. Okay, so this is the braid. I have to part, for the start I have to do a small thin braid like this one, and then I have to make it that way into 3 parts, and then I have to place my braid. You have to start the way you normally start the normal Ghanaian line. So, and then you can add that way. So you have to plait again like that. Mean 1, 2, then you add again, then you plait 1, 2, and then you will add another one. So this one that I'm adding, after plaiting 1 and 2, I'll have to drop here. So I have to continue like that. Add, plait 1, 2, make it straight and drop. Add, plait 1, 2, make it straight and drop. So that is the process. You have to add, you plait 1 and 2, and then you drop, and then as you continue, okay? So that's how it is. I don't know how you like to drop your tree braids or your dropouts, but for me I normally drop them in this manner. It takes a little bit of time, but it comes out to any position I want. If I want them to go the other side, they'll just go the other side. But if I just drop, like you just lay it and then you don't turn, you just drop it immediately, then it, for me, it doesn't look good, yeah? But it will depend with you how you like to drop them, yeah? So after reaching here, I have to drop the remaining braids. I don't have to add. So you see here, I'll have to remove this one here. You have to be very careful when doing this because you don't have to remove the hair. You just pick only the braid so that you can, when you want to cut the braids later, or you want to do them flat iron or something like that, or you want to make it bob or whichever, so you have to remove the braids carefully, okay, without the hair. Or maybe you're using a shouting braid, let me say like white braid, so you have to remove the hair or the braid carefully like that, so that you will not mess with the hair. Or sometimes you are plaiting a client who has a 4C hair, so it's good you be very careful when removing the braid, so that later it will not become too puffy for the client, and then it loses the shape and the sweetness or the beautiness, okay? So that's how it is. So we are going to do again the next one, just the same. So we'll start again by laying the braid like this, and then you plait 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you add. Remember, when I'm starting, I plait it closely to hold the front hair, okay? So, or you can even start adding immediately, depending on how you start. There are those who start with the hair, you can start adding immediately. So it depends how you start, okay? So you add, you plait 1, 2, and then you drop the same one that you added after turning it. Add, turn 1, 2, you drop. You have to add fast like this. You turn 1, 2, make it straight and drop. So that is the process. You add, turn it 1, 2, and then drop. Add, turn 1, 2, and drop. So these are called dropouts or tree braids. You can make these ones, let me say you are doing like you want them to go back, to go at the back, okay? I mean flowing from forehead downwards. You are downwards your neck, back neck, yeah? So you can play them like that. You can play them coming to the center. You can still play them coming on one side, depending on how you want them to be. You can still play them halfway, like you play it only in front, and then the other part, remaining part going from, let me say, a quarter of the front, you played them. You played them these dropouts, and then the remaining part you can just plait plain lines, and then you do crochet on top of it, okay? Or you make also the braids on a thread, and then you can use your needle to feed them on your plaited inner lines. They will still come out good. As far as the front part is good, the other part will also come out good, okay? So that is it. Very simple and very, very beautiful. As for this this style takes a little bit of time, so it will depend on how you want it to be. If you want them to just come like that straight to the center without leaving the hair at the middle, then it will still be easier for you. Okay, if you want them to go backwards, it will still be easier for you. You will use like 3 to 4 hours to make them, but it will also depend with your speed. You can still use even 3 hours. Yeah, but if you're making too big, then you can still use even 2 hours to make them. It will just depend with which size you're doing and which style you are doing. Okay, so these braids you can this hairstyle you can plait with different types of braid. You can use hayaki braid that is straight. It's very easy to comb when it's left like these ones. You can use hayaki braid. As for my sample, I'm just using expression, but it's better when you use hayaki braid. Hayaki braid. And you can also use salsa braid. It's a little bit curly or wavy. Yeah, it will still come out good. You can use this one, ponyaya or ponytail. It's a little bit slippery, but it brings out a nice style with these 3 braids. So it's you to choose how to make them. Yeah, and still you can still use this short braid that is called Nubian braid. The Nubian braid, they're very, very, very small, very short, I mean, so you have to be very careful with them. So guys, here we are, and here at the middle I have to do just the normal braids, I mean normal lines, and they'll be going around like that. So I will start by parting the lines, and then I have to plait them going round. So like that. And then you see this one, this remaining hair here, I have to pick all of them to bring them in the middle. And after that, when I've picked all of them, I have to plait them one round line. Okay. So that way. And this remaining part I will just do, we'll just add just few braids or few crochet braids. Okay, so I'll be using this crochet to crochet. So that's how I'm doing it. And then when you want to put a lock or you want to lock the braid, you have to rotate this one like that, and then you have to repeat again that way, and then you pull. That way it locks nicely. Even if you comb pulling, it will not come out. So this one is just like the same, but I have to rotate it 2 times like that, and then I pull. Simple as that. So let's do some more. And then you have to rotate it 2 times and pull that way. So after that, you have to comb it, and then we have to style. You can hold it this way or sideways, up here like this bun. And then you can still also leave them like that. Okay? Thank you so much, guys, and bye-bye.